Let's crochet a sunglasses case. To start, chain any odd amount. I'm going to chain 19. Your chain should be a bit longer than your sunglasses are. Skip your first chain and single crochet into the second chain from your hook. Single crochet into the next chain, into every chain until the end of your row. Now you should have an even amount of single crochet stitches that are wider than your sunglasses. I have 18 stitches. When you get to the end of your row, chain 2. And now we're going to start our 1 row repeat of the moss stitch. To do that, we're going to skip this first single crochet from the last row and single crochet into the second one. Chain 1, skip 1 stitch and single crochet into the next one. Chain 1, skip 1 stitch and single crochet into the next one. And repeat that until the end of the row. Chain 1, skip 1, single crochet. Every one of your moss stitch rows should end with a single crochet in your last stitch from the previous row. Chain 2, turn your work, and repeat that row by skipping this single crochet and making a single crochet into this first chain space. Chain 1, skip the single crochet and make 1 single crochet into the chain space. Chain 1, skip the single crochet and make 1 single crochet into this chain space, and continue that pattern until the end of your row. At the end of your row, chain 2, turn your work, skip the single crochet and make a single crochet into the chain space. We're going to repeat rows of the moss stitch until it is the length of your sunglasses. I'm going to make 25 moss stitch rows, so including that first single crochet row, there will be 26 rows altogether, and I'll meet you at the end. So I just finished my 25th row of the moss stitch, so 26 altogether including this single crochet row. And this is the length I like for my sunglasses. So feel free to either stop here or do less rows or more rows, however many you need to fit the length of your sunglasses. When you're done with your moss row stitches and you like the length, chain 1, turn your work, and make 1 single crochet into every stitch. So don't skip the first one this time, you're going to put a single crochet into it, a single crochet into the chain space, a single crochet into the single crochet from the previous row, a single crochet from the chain space, and 1 single crochet into every stitch along this top row. When you finish your row of single crochet, cut your yarn and finish off. Now you're going to make one more exact copy of this panel, so you'll have two of the exact same panels. After you finish your second panel, do not cut off your yarn. Instead, you are going to chain one and put it on top of your first panel. Make sure that the moss stitches are pointing in the same direction. So I have my moss stitches both pointing down. Put the one panel on top of the other, and we're going to single crochet through both panels. And we are going to single crochet through both panels all the way down the side. Make sure that you get one single crochet into each row and that you are going through both of the panels. When you get to the bottom stitch in the corner, put 3 single crochets into the same corner stitch. Now put 1 single crochet through both panels into each stitch across the bottom. When you get to the corner stitch, put 3 single crochets into the same stitch. And then we are going to make 1 single crochet into each row through both panels all the way up this side. When you finish that side, put your work down, don't cut off your yarn. We're going to move that to the side and take out our second color. And we're going to cut 2 pieces of yarn that are the same length. So I just like to fold mine in half. Measure it about an arm's length. So I have 2 pieces of yarn. I'm going to fold them each in half. And tie a small knot at the end of them. Like that, so it makes a little loop, and then do the same for the other. Put these on top of each other with the knots on opposite ends. So that it looks like this. Bring back over your work. We're going to take this yarn with the knots is going to be the drawstring. So we're going to lay it on top of our panels like this, and we are going to single crochet around the string and attach it to the panel. So this side is going to be attached to the front panel, and this side will be attached to the back panel. To do that, put it over your hook and pull your working yarn up through the drawstrings. Make a chain and put one single crochet into each of these single crochets along the top row, only on the front panel, and making sure that you crochet over your drawstrings. Put 2 single crochets into the first stitch and 1 single crochet into all of the rest of the stitches on this row until you get to the end, crocheting over your drawstrings. Put 2 single crochets into the last stitch of the front panel. Now we're going to attach the drawstring to the back panel. Move the knot out of your way and put 2 single crochets into the first stitch, making sure that you're keeping your drawstring under your yarn. Put 1 single crochet into each stitch across the row until you get to the end. When you get to the end of your row, put 2 single crochets into the last stitch. Move your drawstring out of the way. Leave a long tail for weaving and cut off your yarn. Before we finish off, we're going to slip stitch into the first single crochet we made on the front panel and then finish off our yarn. Before weaving in our ends, this is what it looks like. And to make the drawstrings work, you are going to take the sides that have the knots on them and just pull. You can open it up this way, and then they've kind of worked themselves out. After you weave in your ends, your sunglasses case is all done.